Meanwhile, the upcoming Bollywood film Battle of Galwan, starring superstar Salman Khan, has triggered a fresh controversy after China's state-run media outlet, The Global Times, launched a sharp attack on the unreleased movie. Directed by Apurva Lakhia, the film depicts the 2020 Galwan Valley clashes between Indian and Chinese troops, a confrontation that claimed the lives of Indian soldiers and exposed Chinese aggression along the line of actual control. The Global Times had accused the film of distorting history and fueling anti-China sentiment, branding it as nationalist propaganda even before its release. The Chinese outlet has gone a step further, making unfounded claims that Indian troops trespassed into Chinese territory and initiated the clash. These assertions directly contradict Indian military accounts and widely available visual evidence. Indian Army reports and satellite imagery have clearly established that the Chinese forces launched a premeditated ambush using the nail-studded clubs and crude weapons. The article also attempted to mock Salman Khan while repeating Beijing's dispute casualty figures, which remain widely questioned by the international intelligence agencies. Now, the controversy once began highlighting China's efforts to rewrite the narrative around Galwan, even as documented facts tell a very different story. Now, for more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Sakshi. Sakshi, this particular movie has in fact had its own kind of imagery, trying to in fact show those Galwan strikes, but it seems to be also placed in a geopolitical fault line.
Absolutely. Varghese, you see, the Battle of Galwan or anything that has happened around the line of actual control, or be it a skirmish with China, has been largely untouched upon, right? This is probably maybe the first time that we are touching upon a topic which is very sensitive to all of us. And there are some strict directions which were given by Ministry of Defense also to the movie makers that it should not attack China too much, and it should not, create any sort of unrest at the borders and make a situation for our army men difficult over there. And the makers had reassured the Defense Ministry that nothing such will be, the matter will be taken into cognizance. Nothing such will transpire as far as the entire course of the film is concerned. Now, the film is slated to release in April 2026, Varghese, and the teaser is already out. Salman Khan launched it, the 70-second teaser, on his birthday. And after just 3 days of the makers of Battle of Galwan releasing this film teaser, the Chinese state-run newspaper, we all know the name of it, has now criticized for allegedly distorting facts. As per them, the facts in the movie are going to be distorted. Now, there are two cases here, Varghese. First up, the Indian authorities themselves have, taken a conscious step here by not getting anything triggered through the film. So Indian side, the filmmakers, everybody is taking a cautious step forward. So, but despite all of that, the story of what exactly had transpired in Galwan in 2020 is going to be, depicted through this film. But at the same time, merely by looking at the 70 seconds teaser, the Chinese outlet is claiming that India could distort fact. They are just making this presumptuous prediction of what is going to happen when the film releases in April 2026. So it's like they are jumping ship at the moment. They are saying that, they are going to spark another kind of controversy. Varghese, yes.
Right. Thank you, Sakshi, for in fact joining us with all those details.